Arna Tatum. Completed high school with 2 years of college. Dillon, Louisiana was a small community, predominantly African Americans. It was a city that everybody knew everybody, so there was no thing that you could get in trouble and not get caught. You got caught by the person, and the person tell your parent you're caught twice. But it was a loving community. My mom was a very strict mom. You could not tell her I can't. There was no, she would always say, there's no such word as I can't. You can, you just have to try and try and try. She was very influential in my life. She pushed me to do the things that I did. I learned a lot from her. We had a hard struggle. So I learned how to, first of all, save money, because she didn't have much, but the little she had, she always felt that she could save a little of the little. So I kind of took that up from her, and with that being said, yes, she was quite influential in my life. Very aware. I grew up during the time that racial tension was very, very strong. I grew up in a city that literally blacks had no say. It was all about what the Caucasians said. So racial tension was very, very strong in my era. With my peers and at school, and my biggest peer of discussing the civil rights event was my sister. We'd spend hours and hours on the phone talking about the events that were going on at the time and events that had gone on in the past.
I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. I have a dream that one day on the red hills of Georgia, sons of former slaves and the sons of former slave owners will be able to sit down together at the table of brotherhood. I have a dream. My 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today. That one day every valley shall be exalted, every hill and mountain shall be made low, the rough places will be made plain, and the crooked places will be made straight, and the glory of the Lord shall be revealed, and all flesh shall see it together.
My most vivid memory would be the assassination of Dr. King and Rosa Parks' era. A sad day. It was sad for, I'm going to say, all African Americans, because we realized that the person that had been struggling for us to get us above and beyond where we were, we had just lost him. Parks, I fully understand her, because I had gone through the situations where the blacks had to sit on the back, the blacks had to go to the back if they went to get water, if they went to get food. We were all served from the back. They would have a sign up that would say colors. I feel that the racial tension is still high because we as African Americans still are not up to getting treated exactly as the Caucasians. An example, if I was stopped for a traffic violation, a Caucasian could be stopped for that same violation, and my beliefs are that I would be talked to much rougher than the Caucasian, no matter how nice I was. I think the color of my skin would have a lot to do with me being stopped. The LA riots, I was very disappointed. I was disappointed in the verdict, and I was disappointed in the actions after the verdict, because the riot made us tear down what we had. And in the end, we really didn't accomplish anything, to my thinking. Well, I did worry about my job, because at that time, my job was affected. I think I was off work probably a week, because the job that they offered me to do, I couldn't do that. So I was off for a week due to the civil unrest. The inauguration of President Barack Obama was a life-changing thing. It was something that I never thought that I would see in my life. However, I always hoped for it. I believe the first African American to run for the presidency was Reverend Jesse Jackson. He didn't win, and when it was announced that Barack Obama was the president, it was like chills just running down, just overjoyed. And then to live to see him elected a second term, it's unbelievable.
Are you prepared to take the oath, Senator?
I am.
I, Barack Hussein Obama,
I,
do solemnly swear
I, Barack Hussein Obama, do solemnly swear
that I will execute the office of President to the United States faithfully,
that I will execute
the office of President of the United
office of President of the United States faithfully,
and will, to the best of my ability,
and will, to the best of my ability,
preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States.
preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States.
So help you God.
So help me God.
Congratulations, Mr. President. All the best wishes.
I have basically no fear for him, because I feel like he's a very knowledgeable man. He knows what he's dealing with. He knows that there are a lot of people trying to keep him from doing a lot of things, but he keeps pushing. So the reality of it is, I don't have fear for him. I think he'll be fine.